Hello everyone, my name is Top Notch Lance, and today we're going to be playing some Town of Salem. My name's Sprinter, and first of all, just want to let you guys know that this is being recorded after the game has been completed, so I already know the outcome, but you guys don't, and let me just say, this is a wild ride. Here we go. So we'll see what role I get. I get jailor. This is my favorite role because it's the easiest to basically just hard carry. The jailor is the most important role without a doubt. So start the game. So someone said demon theme. I'm really not sure what that meant. That guy's probably headless demon. So I jail Tom Providence just because, I don't. It's the first night. Who cares? As you can see, we got Phil Swift over here. God, and he does this the entire game. You'll see. Okay, so I do the classic roll 3, 2, 1. If you want to know where I got that was by a man named 2% Skim. Check him out. So I asked for his will, and I don't know why I did that, but I guess because I don't know. I wanted to. I don't know. I just forgot that night one you wouldn't have a will. So I decided to believe him. His story, it makes sense. Like, of course he wouldn't have a will. So I don't know what I'm doing. Put it in your will, Joey. I'm trying to remember what he. Yeah, okay, sheriff. That's really annoying when that happens. Anywho, a gash died. He was the vigilante. If this was right, that confirms town killing, so that's cool. Vigilante. Okay, so that confirms town killing. That's good. Wow, they didn't kill Phil. Moth probably attacked him. His body was a gash. Maybe he should use some flex tape after a hole. You won't even recognize him. Or, gosh, Phil Swift. I was jailed. Who was RB'd? Good question, bud. Although it doesn't really matter who was RB'd, because the escort would be dead if the escort got the SK, and unless the serial killer killed the gash. I don't really know. I wasn't paying much attention. So right now I'm just watching. I'm trying to see who's the most suspicious. So Todd Howard votes up Dragon. I'm not sure why. Uber claim Survivor. That's not possible. He's just joking. I know he's joking, so I don't jail him. So it's quite, and I forgot to jail someone. So there's my first mistake of the day. That happens to me literally every game that I play jailer. I always manage to find a way to forget night 2. It's always night 2. Not night 1, not night 3, just night 2. So okay. So anywho, right now what I'm thinking is, okay, so Phil Swift, he probably is the jester. Oh, Todd Howard, Thomas Davenport, and the Vyram died. Thomas Davenport, I think, left the game, so that's nothing to be surprised about. The Vyram killed by the serial killer. See what he is. Veteran. That confirms a random town, so basically town is pretty much set for the rest of the game. Many people would look at those kills, and think, ah, well, town lost. But actually, that's not true, because now a random town and town killing is dead, so there's no extra rules. So if someone... Oh, and investigator dead. So if... What I was about to say... Oh, dragon claim. I think in the will it said... Dragon was the mafia. I know he's probably not true, but... I'm just asking, come on, Dragon, you're gonna have to claim now. Todd was my target. I'm Jester. Dragon isn't X. We're in town, and town killing are gone. Dragon is not claiming. Your Uber just says lynch demon for whatever reason. The demon has done nothing wrong, so that's why I decided to jail demon. I'm asking for Dragon's claim, and he's not doing it. Makes him pretty suspicious right now. I'm not sure what's really going on. I'm looking for a dragon claim, and he didn't seem to claim. So I'm just thinking, maybe jail Dragon, because he's not claiming, even though I've told him to twice. That's what. Oh yeah, Dragon is sketchy. The investigator. Sorry if I said in the death note. So roll 3, 2, 1. He's not doing anything, so I execute. That's really how you do it, because if it forces them to think. So if they don't already have a role in mind, they won't be able to do anything, and it's an easy mafia kill. And if they do, they better have a will prepared. If they think quickly, they better have a will prepared. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't claim. You die. So, right now, Uber and Dragon are both down. Right now, I'm kind of thinking to myself, okay, I'm like clenching my butt cheeks right now. Like, please let Dragon be the mafia, because if I got a town, and that means that all my executions are gone, and that would be the literal worst thing that could have happened. So I'm just clenching. I'm fully tensed up. No last will, that's a good thing. And here's my death note. And serial killer. There we go. They would have killed me had I not if I didn't if I didn't execute, I would have been dead. So that's quite interesting. He was part of the mafia, so was Headless Dragon. That's a weird claim. Right now I'm thinking, okay, John Proctor is probably the executioner. He says Headless Dragon, but he means Headless Demon. He meant Demon. So I think I typed this right now. Yeah. So Phil Swift, guys, can you lynch me, please? Please. He's not really anything going on. Phil Swift does claim someone votes against me, which is quite an interesting thing to do. We'll get to that in a quick second. You gotta remember that, because I show absolutely no suspicion at all. Voting on Headless Demon, because he's not doing anything. So I thought it was in chaos, so I surrender to my inner demons. So no claim. Yeah. And this, he's not a jester. He's clearly not. If he was jester, he would have claimed usually in casual, jesters either claim jester to make it seem like it's fake, or they're just they go the very obvious route and just claim like serial killer or something. So I was on him, so I gotta change it up. I go on Martha Corey because I needed to think quick. I didn't go, and he was the jester. That's no good. Everybody is vulnerable to the jester right now because nobody was abstains. In the new update, abstains can still die to the jester. He claims escort. That was really quick. It's interesting because okay, so right now what's going through my mind is, okay, the reason that this was when I was in I didn't understand most of the game. This is my early days of the game, so I was like, okay, that means that. So I was thinking, oh, the reason I didn't die to serial killer is because he rule-blocked him. But you can't rule-block in jail. So, for some reason I'm thinking, like, oh, he must be legit then. But, there's no reason for me to think that. Like, he could be anything. And, as you can see, I probably should have jailed Martha. Because she is dead. I mean, it wouldn't have done anything because it was a jester kill. Okay. But now we can see if he is the real. Sheriff, in his will, Sheriff says that he was role-blocked on night 3. Okay? So, that's an interesting thing to say. Because he says that but he wasn't role-blocked in James Russell's, so that's looking pretty suspicious. And there's no random town. That looks pretty suspicious. So either, no, actually, that James Russell can't be legit because there's no random town left. So right now, I know for a fact that he is he's an evil. I'm not sure what he is right now, but he's definitely not legit. If flex tape works underwater, why not under blood, too? Make your own bathtub and fill it with blood, and when it leaks, just tape it back up. Phil Swift memes are freaking hilarious. I love them. Okay. So, nobody has said anything, which I find kinda strange. I mean, there's only 2 evils left. Well, besides Executioner, but I don't really count him, because he's neutral. So that means that if the Mafia kills a town, we lose majority, unless he is the Mafia. If James Russell is the Mafia here, then town remains in majority. Why didn't you roadblock? You didn't roadblock Tom in your will. So, he's like, what? I say, get oofed. But he wasn't. I didn't indeed, but he wasn't roadblocked. Also, random town is dead. And I was roadblocked. So, I'm pretty sure that means that James Russell is pretty not good, you know. Interesting. So, it's equal now. Executioner can just, if he wants to, the Executioner can just, you know, screw over town, or he can screw over the Mafia, whoever he wants. So, because I got roadblocked, things are looking pretty grim for Team Town. because I was unable to execute James, so I was not. So I couldn't do anything. Kill James, he's the framer, because he was in jail, so we couldn't kill. Yeah. You're Doc, right? Thanks for healing me. So he's trying to make himself look good. He knows, he's pretty certain right now. He's pretty certain right now that I am the mafia, that I'm the jailer. But look, Doctor's dead. Also, Random Town is dead. So that's very sus. They're voting up James Russell. And I'm like, okay, I'll hop on that boat. They vote him up. Okay. Random lynch? I say, I have evidence that says you're mafia. Because, well, he is. So I just don't want to say that because I don't want to, I'm escort, so that's kind of fake. So, Mass Parlor is claiming, Mess Palalami is claiming escort, which probably means that John Proctor is, actually the, mafia, and Samuel Paris is probably the executioner. Because, well, one mafia would not just vote up against another mafia, just like that. Like, that would not happen. So, right now, I have a pretty good idea. I think James Russell and John Proctor are both the remaining mafias. And, well, I gotta do something about this. And if we could lose majority here if we screw up. So that's obviously probably fake. I accidentally canceled my vote. I didn't realize that I canceled it. I thought I hit it. Doesn't matter. He was lynched. So right now I'm thinking he's probably Samuel Paris is probably XE. Mars Parler is probably legit. James Russell and John Proctor are probably the mafias. So I'm on John Proctor because I know that he's the Godfather, so that another town won't die. That's like the worst thing that could happen. I say I give him a chance, but not that big of a chance because I already know who he is. As it was, Samuel Paris was legit, meaning that Mars, whatever his name is, was the so that means that one of these guys is actually legit. Mars Pollard was the escort, so it's easy. And he says, nope, it's Printer. He's in my chat. But little does he know, I'm Printer. So he kind of screwed up there. I don't think that the Mafia was expecting this. I don't actually think that the Mafia knew that Jailor was still alive. I didn't think that they knew who... I don't think that they knew how many executes I still had. So they were like probably thinking, oh, they're like, okay, we're probably gonna win. He's probably out. I was like, okay, so it's James. We agree. I'm Jailor. Yes, he is. He meant to say. You're welcome, town. I'm kind of boastful. I'm boastful right now. Medium told me you are the Mafia. He said, I was the first. I claimed escort night too, and you're completely fake. Ah. I blocked you all the time. Dude, show will. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. Everyone give will. I probably shouldn't say that. It doesn't matter anymore because James Russell is the confirmed is basically confirmed mafia, and if it isn't him, if James Russell is the escort, then I'm on Mars. So either way, town gets a fat dub. It's a dub ski right now. Escort baby, I'm so pretty. James loves me so much. So right about now, James loves me again. So right about now, the game is winding to a close, and I've won. So, but maybe he's not. Ooh. See his will? No will. Gosh, Mafia has to have will, guys. And he was promoted. Win your first game as jailor. You're welcome, Towns. I was pretty boastful. You know, I was pretty boastful. I was like, okay, I'm the best. I'm the best. I hard carried. So, anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed watching this episode of Town of Salem. If you did, then leave a like. If you want to help me out, help this channel, then subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.